Welcome back to another adventure of the Hiking Sailor. And today's subject is my post review of all my gear on the Appalachian Trail I ended up. There was a few changes, like the tent, sleeping bag, replaced my shoes, but everything in the shorts. So we'll take a look at it. I'm going to divide it up into the big four: clothing, and then the other stuff. So we'll see how that works. Hope you enjoy this post review, and for those of you still on the Appalachian Trail that are new, happy trails, everybody. Miss y'all. Okay, let's start the review, shall we? We're going to start with like I promised, the big three or the big four items, which are usually your backpack, sleeping bag, and your tent. The fourth item, usually not included, but I include it for the top four, big four, is the air pad. So, this by itself, as most of the tent companies are doing, they're including the weight with just the tent. No ground sheet, no spikes, no extras. It's just the tent. So this is 34 ounces. With the Tyvek and with the stakes, spikes, and the awning pole, and the tube that supports the trekking poles, it will come to a 45-ounce tent with everything included, all the bells and whistles. So let's set this up, shall we? Okay, there's the setup. Hopefully the setup was fast. But there's the awning pole. And you can adjust it accordingly, like it's crooked right now, but that's because the fly is open. This is semi-taut. Right here are the 10-inch bathtub walls, and they're reinforced. So it's pretty good. Up here you got a large air vent, and on the other side you have one. Here's the other side of the tent. There's not much stuff you can put in there, but yeah, you can fit your cookware in there if you wanted to. Shoes, boots, whatever you want. But the majority of the stuff I kept in this area here. You see how far it went out. When there is a storming bad, you can actually connect. See these tabs here? Connect this tab with this tab and this hole. It tightens up. You keep the stake in place and you just button it up. And it should look like this side on the other side. As for the tie-offs, just be careful with them because they can get tied up and very difficult to take off. There's the inside of the tent. The headroom's huge. Look at that. With the adjustable poles here, you can make it as taut as you want. So when you set it up, you put it in a smaller position, so you have room to get the poles in. Then you just raise the lower, because the upper's already fixed, until it's taut. The Tyvek is 1 inch shorter on the edge, so as you can see over there, the Tyvek's off a little bit, so I'll have to correct that. The wind blew it away. So little things you got to do. There is a pocket somewhere here, right there. There's a pocket. That's all you need. And I usually hang a rope up there and a rope over there to dry stuff on the warm, non-humid nights. So I can fit in here, sitting down on my air pad, which is 1 inch thick, 2 inches thick maybe, and have over a foot at the top. When I lay down, I got 1.5 feet at the base, 1.5 feet up here. And remember, it's 10-inch bath walls. So if my head's right there, that's almost 2 feet high, 1.5 feet high before my head hits the wall tent. As you can see, it's a partial fly tent, partial tarp tent. This is the only single walled part of the tent, the air vent, and the rest, as you can see, is the fly and the others. So, this is the LightHeart Soulong6 camouflage version. It's a North Carolina small cottage company. Judy is the main contact. And I gotta say, when my tent was failing me, the 6 Moons design, condensation was really a headache for everybody, but it's really bad on the 6 Moons design, lunar solar, is I saw this tent in the Franklin Outdoor Fitters, and I wasn't gonna buy it because I didn't want to waste the money, but after a couple more nights of getting my down stuff all soaked, I called up Judy and she hand delivered this. And when I found a defect on the original tent, she drove out again, gave me a new tent, no questions asked. All she asked, show her where the defect was. So great customer service, rapid reply and response. And yeah. Also note, I've been in high winds on top of a mountain in this tent. I've been in crazy rainstorms in this tent. And the only cons I can think is it's high, but as long as it's secure, and you keep securing, hey, come here. You keep checking your lines and cords, you should be good. And occasionally, yes, during a high storm, the pegs will come out. So consider purchasing stronger pegs, stakes, spikes. Just a thought. So, there it is, everybody. The LightHeart Soulong6 tent review by the Hiking Sailor. This is part of my post-Appalachian Trail gear review. Hope you enjoyed it.